We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last. It really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. First down throw by Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. From the red zone now. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there, has them trending in the wrong direction. 3rd and goal, Purdy. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hand. Amendola able to put it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading this offense out, already one of their faces in just his first season. It's their rookie out of Georgia.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. Running down the left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Complete to Xavier Worthy.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Brock Bowers, the Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Pressure comes. Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. 2nd drive coming up for the Saints offense. And so far they've executed exactly how they breaks through, and he might break away. Keeps himself upright. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get 6 more on their early advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. Running back sent in motion. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 2nd and 5. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Blitz coming for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Punting unit out now. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Saints and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Bronk. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Trying to work quickly now. This finds Carter complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 3-possession game. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints push their lead to 18. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So here come the 49ers on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Purdy. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 3rd down, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers are fine. Return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Purdy throwing here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Amendola able to put it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15. Bass now to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throw by Purdy. This one finds Irving. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to within 2 scores.
49ers 13.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. That's going to be caught by Carter. Oh, he trucked that defender. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running left. This is Irving. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Their punter making his way out now. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. They go play action on 1st. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him at the 38. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our 2nd half gets underway. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. That's complete to Bowers outright. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That's good for a Saints
to give up the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49ers side. They're working quickly here. Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Working quickly here. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on first. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by Fred Warner. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Simple dive up the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Irvin here from the gun. And this play isn't a whole lot better. He gets back to the line, but no further. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. From the gun is Purdy. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception. And the 6. After returning it inside the red zone. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Catch made by Carter. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 13.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. This offense ready to get going again now. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Purdy throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On the give, this is Irving. And this one doesn't go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll come up 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Has a big hole left. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the 49ers cut into the lead by another point.
49ers 20.
Bass now to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Finds his fullback. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They're now set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Finds his target, Allen. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Everybody rushing back to the line. Complete on the option. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage. Down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Dumped off to his running back.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
The ball is loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He has it at the 33. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Saints will get set to take over. Here's a handoff up the gut. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Setting up a throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They go play action here. Pass is caught at the 9. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Saints continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints continue adding on to that lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Purdy on 1st down. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Now it's Purdy. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch made here at the 30. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Play action on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Wow, they're going to pass it here. It's taken in by Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The throw is caught.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. Give him.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Saints throwing 6 more on the blowout. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. And he barrels his way in to get the 2 points. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now outruns their offense to take over. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And they're on through the...